Hi there, the month has come to an end, so it is time for another update of my dividend stock portfolio. It looked like it was just going to be another one of those regular months in the market, until this happened.
Short interest in GameStop.
This GameStop situation is the craziest I think I've ever seen.
One of my holdings was also involved in this battle between the hedge funds, so I'll show you what happened with my holding. On top of that, I will discuss all the juicy stuff, such as portfolio growth, dividend growth, future plans, progress on my goals, and juicy insights on some of my holdings. Hi, I'm Tom from the Dividend Attitude Show. Usually I make videos about analyzing dividend stocks, but once a month I like to show my portfolio to you, both to inspire you and for myself to keep track of my progress. Last month I revealed that I bought Store Capital, but what did I buy this month? In this first part I will share my portfolio, I will highlight some of my holdings and then I will show what I ended up buying this month. Stick around because at the end of the video I will share how much my portfolio has increased month over month. In the consumer discretionary sector I hold VF Corp, which you might know from brands like North Face, Vans and so on. The other one is Williams-Sonoma, a retailer that specializes in high quality products for the home. They are very well positioned because, as opposed to many struggling retailers, they have a very strong online presence already. In fact, their latest Q3 earnings report showed nice increases in revenue and net income. The consumer staples sector only holds one company, which is CVS. If you are American, you are very likely to know this brand from their pharmacy business. This is one stock I have been in the red for almost 4 years now, but I believe in their business and they are showing great progress in integrating their most recent acquisition of Aetna. I currently hold no companies in the energy sector. Honestly, I'm still on the fence about this sector and really have to dive deeper into it before I make any purchases here. So I guess I have to make a video about it, so it forces me to look into the sector more closely. In the financial sector, I hold T. Rowe Price. I mentioned it many times before, but I'm a big fan of this asset management company and their dividend increases. I can't wait for the next dividend increase to be announced in the coming weeks. Other holding is Bank First, which I acquired in 2020. Johnson & Johnson is my steady Eddie holding in the healthcare sector. This company is well known for its baby and skincare products, but has many more brands and products. 3M is another one of those well-known companies I hold in the industrial sector. Besides that, I also hold the defense contract company General Dynamics. I bought both of these companies in 2020. From the IT sector, I hold Cisco and Qualcomm. Cisco has seen quite some swings and Qualcomm is the biggest gainer in my portfolio so far. A video about Qualcomm is also coming up, so if you want to be notified when that comes out, consider subscribing. I'm quite heavy on REITs, and this sector also contains the most risky positions in my portfolio. Omega Healthcare has a high dividend yield, but is quite affected by the current crisis. Tanger Factory Outlets recently reinstated its dividend. More on this company in a bit. I have the most conviction in Store Capital at this moment. Lastly, in the utility sector, I have Northwestern Corporation. This is also a sector that is underrepresented in my portfolio right now. So which stocks did I buy this month? I bought another 6 shares of Store Capital for a total of 19 shares now. I'm still slightly in the red on Store Capital, but like I said, I'm very convinced of the future of this stock. As always, I like to highlight a few of my positions every month. This time I will only highlight one position, and that has to be Tanger Factory Outlets, or SKT. First, the price performance. It went up by 48% in 6 days at the end of January. That is insane. It was part of the list of stocks that was targeted by Wall Street bets, and thus it went up quite a bit. After that it came down 24% again, so a crazy price ride. What is more important for me as a dividend investor is that they have reinstated their dividend, which I did not expect yet, and that is great news for me as a dividend investor. If you liked the video so far, don't forget to crush that like button and make it turn blue. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing because I do portfolio updates every month. And now let's take a look at those juicy dividends. The first month of each quarter used to be quite dull, but now got a lot more exciting because I now have multiple positions that pay in these months. And there is more exciting news to share regarding the total amount of dividends I have received. The first one is Cisco, which used to be the only dividend payer in this month. And Cisco paid me $5.58 for my 18 shares. New in January is Bank First, which paid me $3.77 for my 13 shares. The other new dividend payer in January is Store Capital. This is actually the first dividend ever received from Store Capital in this portfolio. I was paid $4.03 and that will be even more next quarter. In total, I was paid $13.38 in dividends. Year over year, this is a 165% increase in dividends. It is a little hard to see, but look at that year over year progress from 2020 to 2021. What is even more exciting is that my forward annual income at the end of January is just under $500 at $497. This is up almost $50 since the update of December, which mainly has to do with SKT reinstating their dividends and me purchasing 6 more shares of Store Capital. Later on, I will show you how much my portfolio has increased with the purchase of Store and everything else going on. Since my goal is passive income, the $497 in annual dividends would give me 12.4 hours of free time or gifted working time based on 40 per hour. Now some more fun facts. I like to look at my dividend income in different perspectives. So how much would my dividends account for if it were a regular job? On average, I would be paid a bit over $41 per month. For this year, my goal is to reach an average of $100 per month. So I'm almost half of the way there. Based on 30 days, that would be $1.38 per day and almost 6 cents per hour. So for every hour of the day, awake or asleep, I receive 6 cents right now for not doing anything. My end goal is $30,000 per year in dividends. I'm now 1.66% of the way there. It does not seem like much, but it is already 0.15% higher than it was at the end of December. Progress, baby! The exciting news is that I have now passed the 1,000 mark in total received dividends, which is a great landmark for me. So what are my plans for the future? I'm glad you asked. I will have some extra money to invest at the end of February, so that is super exciting. I have my eye on Visa. It went down quite a bit and even around the $190 mark. It is now back up above 200 and I probably have to get over the mental hurdle with Visa to buy stock that is not undervalued. I'm going to dive a bit deeper into the company in the coming weeks to check out the latest results and future prospects. Right now, the average dividend growth in my portfolio is around 5%, so I hope to increase that a bit with purchasing Visa. This of course will be at the expense of current yield. So how much did my portfolio increase since the last update? Let's find out. In the last update, my portfolio value was at $12,635 and had a total increase of 32.3%, including dividends. The cost at that point was $10,303. The cost has now increased to almost $10,500, so that is an increase of just under $200. I'm happy to report that the portfolio value has now increased to $13,683 and a total increase of just under 40% including dividends. So in 1 month's time, that is an increase of 8.3% in value. Although these are not normal gains by any means, the market appreciates about 9 to 10% on average each year as a whole. I take any gain I get while I'm collecting my dividends. If you want to see my portfolio progress over time, be sure to check out the portfolio playlist, which you can now click on in the top right. I also regularly make in-depth videos about dividend stocks, so if you're interested in those, be sure to check out the playlist in the bottom right. Until next time, bye bye!